This is a prototype of one of the Russian spacesuits that
Showing off a vast collection of space memorabilia at his museum near the Kennedy Space Center. Former NASA engineer Charlie Mars worked on every U.S. manned space program during the height of the space race with Russia.
Most of us were angry. We were angry that they had beat us. We were determined then to try and overcome that and get way ahead of them.
But since the U.S. space shuttle was retired in 2011, NASA now depends on Russia for rights into orbit. Russia's Soyuz craft is now the only way for U.S. astronauts to get to the International Space Station, at least until 2017, following recent budget cuts.
One of the Russian models.
Charlie Mars thinks NASA's decision to cut most of its links with Russia's space agency may backfire.
All of a sudden, Russia says, sorry, our borders are closed. So what are we going to do? It's going to be a Russian space station. They're the only ones right now that can really put men up there and bring them back.
But despite severing ties with Russia in most areas of cooperation, NASA says it is making an exception for the International Space Station.
The space station is an international venture, so what the U.S. and Russia have done are very intertwined. Communication systems, power systems, even rides up to the International Space Station on Soyuz rockets are all interconnected, and you can't just pull that thread on a sweater and watch it unravel.
This is a model of the Saturn V.
NASA veterans say they believe the U.S. is now a long way from the glory days of Saturn, Mercury and Apollo, and Charlie Mars fears the latest spat over Ukraine could deal a major setback to America's future adventures in space.